All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. It's time for Sketching the Privateer. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere. It's good to see you, as usual. I'm sitting here monitoring things, and it looks like Facebook isn't working, and I don't know why that is. Very strange. We'll see if we can't get it up and running. But we are up over on Rumble, and I think I have the chat popped out for that. Let me see here. Yeah, I've already got that chat popped out. It's good to see you guys. I want to check my other channels here to see if it's working the way it should. And yeah, we're on Kick. For some reason, Facebook has decided not to work today, but that's okay. We'll do a replay on Facebook. That's just fine. How you doing, guys? It's good to see you. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere. I have been doing a little bit of work since you saw me last, and I will bring that up here in a second. But first thing we want to do is go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat that's here. Of course, you know, the hardest working guy in the business on YouTube is here, so we got to say hi to him.
Womack, why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
That's right. And he's not a POS. I'm sorry, he's just not. And he has uttered those three words. He kind of got them backwards the other day. But he has uttered those words that we love just so much. Really, we do.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go. Yeah!
All right. It's good to see you, Vince. Let's see who else is here. Looks like it's just Vince so far in the chat. I see other people are watching, but Vince is the only one that's saying hi. Let's see. He says, I just learned yesterday the perfect place for me to live should I move to the United States. There is a small town called Drumroll. Hang on. I think I have a drum roll. Hang on. Let's see. No, I don't have a drum roll. All I have is a rim shot. Sorry. But anyway, Womack, Louisiana. Wow, there's a Womack in Louisiana? We got to check this out, guys. Hang on a second. Womack, Louisiana. Boom. Let's see where this place is at. Real quick. Shall we? I think we shall. That says Glen Womack. No. Womack, Louisiana. Here it is, right here. Let's see what it's close to. Okay, that's a little... We need to move back a little bit. There's Womack right there. It's on 34. Jimmy Davis State Park. What? Chatham. Oh, okay. I see where you're at, buddy. Let's see. That's right in the heart of the north. That's right straight north of Alexandria, it looks like. Just south of... it's down 34 just south of Monroe. Wow. Okay. Let's continue to zoom in here and see if we can find it again. It's in here somewhere. I know it was on 34. It was called Womack. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. Wow. That's pretty cool, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Yep. It's just a little bit south of Ruston and Monroe. You would have a good time there. Those are college towns, bro. Yeah. You would have a good time there. It used to be called, Monroe used to be called Fun Row when I was going to school. Because that's where all the college kids from Ruston and Grambling, if you've ever heard of Grambling, it's a well-known African-American school. Matter of fact, one of the best. Let me tell you something. If you like marching bands, I am messing this up. If you like marching bands, then you should watch the Southern Classic every year. It's Grambling versus Southern. Now, Southern is based out of New Orleans. That school. And Grambling is up here in Ruston, okay? Which is where LA Tech is. It's right down the road from LA Tech. Okay? That's where that is. And that game every year is dynamite. It's a big-time rivalry. It's two African-American schools. And the marching bands are even at war. Both of them play at halftime, no matter where it's being played. And you want to talk about two of the greatest marching bands you'll ever see. Grambling and Southern. Look up the Battle of the Bands between Grambling and Southern somewhere, and you will see some of the greatest stuff you'll ever see when it comes to marching bands, man. No doubt about it. What's going on, Lord Thoth? Good to see you. Connie Cleary is here as well. She's saying hi to Vince. It's good to see you guys. And, of course, we've got the people trying to recruit me over on Kick. Don't you have anything better to do? Let me go over to Kick real quick and fix that while we're saying hi. Yeah, man, that looks like a really good place to be. You're away from the beaten path down in Womack, right? But you got Ruston and Monroe right within reach, man. That's pretty cool. I would have to say that's a win, bro. That would be a win right there. I would have to say that's a win. Because you know what? When I was a kid, I was in Air Force ROTC. Of course, you guys know I'm right next to Barksdale Air Force Base. And when I was a kid, everybody wanted to go to LA Tech because that's where they train the pilots for the Air Force. You know, that's they give a degree in aviation there. And if you were going to join the Air Force as an aviator from here, from the Barksdale area, that's where you went to school. I know a couple of guys that went to school there and got their wings in the Air Force, you know. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Let me get rid of this guy on Kick real quick. This bot or whatever it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Time this guy out. See you later, bro. We don't need no guff from you. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get to work. First off, what I want to do is show you the work I've been doing. You know, I worked on the Valentine's Day thing for Foxy last week, and we got a little bit of it done. But I want to show you the work that I've been doing the last 4 streams I've done over there with Gary on Pop Culture Minefield. We're deep into page 7 now. And it's one of my favorite pages because it's got this 2/3 of a page panel where I'm actually going to show you what his eye patch does. You see right here, it's a big splash page, and it's got the eye patch, right, being lit up. And right here, you're going to have an inset of the captain unloading his gun on the privateer, and of course, it's going to go into the gel-like shield that he's got, right? Kinetically pulling all the energy out of the bullets, right? And then in these three parts right here, you're going to see the two pilots get shot in the helmet, and the rotor's getting blasted for the helicopter, right? So, and you see him down here with the gun firing away, right? And so the eye patch and the gun work together. And, yeah, so I've been doing a lot of work on this. Let me go ahead and start the video for you guys, just so you can see what I've been doing. And, man, I'm enjoying it, dude. You know, the more I do, the funner this is getting. Let's see. Video. Time-lapse replay. Here you go, guys. So, yeah, having a good time doing it. I hope you guys are enjoying it, too. It's been a learning experience, and it's continuing to be a learning experience. Yes, you're absolutely correct, sir. He's got a new album, and I do need to share the music. And you know what I just realized? I don't have to worry about echo when nobody's here. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go ahead and share it right here. Let me go ahead and open it. And you guys let me know if you can hear this. We're going to start up his new album. That's, of course, Sharking for Pearls is what we're talking about here. Let's see. The new album is Sojourn. And that may be too loud. Hang on a second. First of all, I got to... Let me pause this. I don't think I can pause it. I'll just run it back. But I got to reshare it. Because if you want the music, we got to share with the sound, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and add the sound. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get this going. We got his new album, the playlist. Let's put it on shuffle. You guys let me know if it's too loud. First of all, let me know if you can hear it. It's kind of mild at the beginning of this one. Can you hear it? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Audio 5x5. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. And apparently clicked the wrong like. What? No, don't say that. But anyway, you see the work I did here. The first panel is the captain drawing down on the privateer as he's trying to help the female Coast Guard, you know, I don't want to say seaman because that would be all wrong. Sailor is what I'll say. And then you see in the one up top right, privateer turns around to address him, and the helicopter's coming in again, right? And what he's telling him is, I'm not your enemy, they are, and that's when we start on the big splash page here. So, yeah, I'm having fun doing this one. This is one of the ones I was looking forward to drawing because it really shows you his abilities with that eye patch and the gun and everything. So, yeah, man. Having fun working on this. I've noticed just from stepping away for a couple of days some of the details that I need to get in there. So we're going to get to work as soon as the video's done playing. We'll go ahead and get to work. Let's see. Vince says, Joe apparently doesn't like you, Mark. What? Is Mark here? Oh, there he is. There he is. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. I haven't seen Mark in a while. Let's see. He's laughing at me. Of course he is. I do like Mark. You stop it. You stop it. Let's see. Wow, haven't you seen Who's Here? No, I was busy friggin'. Look, when you're producing one of these shows and you're on it, it gets kind of difficult. Stop it. Give me a break, guys. Give me a break. By myself. See, Mark understands. Mark knows what's up. How you doing, man? He's making excuses for me now. You don't have to defend me, Mark. I should have noticed that way beforehand. Should have noticed it way before. Anyway, yeah, I get to show you guys what the abilities of his equipment is, right? So, let's go ahead and get in here. And of course, the video is never as detailed. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. You know, the half profile of his face, right? I'm half tempted to color that because, oh man, that's going to look really wicked in the book. I think the background of this thing, you know what? I think the background of this thing, we're going to copy and paste that helicopter in here again. Yes, we're going to. I think we need to do it. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Go away. We don't care. But that's interesting. That's good to know. If I just do that, then I can go through my library, it looks like. Wow, look at that. I can show you all the pages that way. That's very, very interesting. Did not know that. See, you learn something new every day. I did not know you could do that with your fingers. That's cool. Okay, so let's go here and let's see. I saw Mark just on Tuesday. No excuses. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. He says, why work hard when you can work smart? Yeah, no doubt. Work smarter, not harder, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and get out of this and then get back into the routine way of drawing it. I really think, let's go back to the gallery. I really think we can put the helicopter in the background on this one. Again, we can do it again. Let's first of all get rid of the logo. And then we're going to get on the ink page, which we're on the right thing there. And then we're going to go ahead and rectangle, turn off the color fill. See, I'm learning, guys. This old codger can learn. Hang on. We got to get the whole rotor here. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Now we'll turn it back on. We got to get the whole rotor. There we go. And we are going to copy and paste. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to add. And we're going to hit. Oh, we don't have paste. Okay, hang on a second. I know there's a way to do this, guys. I just don't remember. We may have to go through the motions here for a second. Let's come over here. There it is. Maybe I can copy it here. Can I copy it here? Yes, I can copy it here. And then go back to gallery. Come back over here. And I should have the paste option. Boom, there's the paste, and there's the helicopter. Okay, very cool. Now let's get the layers set up right. We want that layer underneath the other ones, right? I've got 3 layers going here now. Let's show you the 3 layers. One is the targets, the crosshairs and stuff, right? Then the next one is the inking page, right? And then we've got the helicopter, right? So what we're going to do with the helicopter is we're going to take that and we're going to expand it and put it behind this part. First of all, let's go ahead and clean it up first. So we'll turn off the other 2 so we can just see it. And we'll take the eraser. Oh, my brother's jamming. Can you guys hear me over that? Let's see. What are you guys talking about? We were toxic. Were you guys toxic? What did you guys do on Tuesday anyway? What was the show? We were so bad. We were sent back to school. Oh, no way you did Back to School? That's one of my favorite movies ever. American Pie next week. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Mythbusters already proved that indeed you can teach old dogs new tricks. Yes. Yes, you can. Let's see. And he put the American Pie link in there and everything. Yeah, you guys, if you're not subscribed to 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, or Mark for that matter, you're messing up. So you guys need to, let's see. Yeah, audio could be a little lower. Okay, I got you, Vince. Yeah, he's jamming on this one, man. By the way, let me go ahead and show it to you guys. He came up with a nice little AI album cover this time. It's called Sojourn is the name of the album. This is his 5th album in like a year and a half, guys. He's been pumping this stuff out. So he had to kind of take a hiatus this summer. But yeah, my brother's band, Sharking for Pearls, everywhere where you get your music at. You guys go check it out. He really appreciates all the support. Okay, so we got the eraser. We'll go ahead and get rid of... Now, if you remember at this point, they've already shot one of the missiles off, right? They've already shot one of the missiles off, so we have to get rid of the missile on this side. But let's just wait and see. This is going to be a backdrop. So we're just going to get rid of the stuff we know is going to be missing, right? That's the hat of the guy that was running away from it on the other page, right? Okay, so we got that. Now let's go ahead and move it where it's going to be and change the size of it. Go ahead and crank that up. All right, so we're going to take that layer, and we're going to grab this, and we're going to pull it down this way, and we're going to expand it. And I'm thinking we might rotate it a little bit too. I'm thinking rotating it just a tad might be pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. That's not changing anything. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. I'm thinking that is going to look really cool. So what we'll do, because there's going to be some wording down at the bottom. So we're going to put it dead center. And then we're going to make it bigger. This way. Come on. Yeah, I think we want to see that the rotors are back there and some other stuff. But everything inside the circles is going away. So I've already solved the problem of the missile that's already, or actually it's not a missile. It's the, as Vince tagged it, the Chinese torpedo. Here, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mark, if you haven't seen the show in a while, he called it from page 3, he called it the Chinese torpedo because of the sound effect it made whenever it got dropped. Okay? You with me? That's why he called it the Chinese torpedo. All right, so let's go back to the other one and finish cleaning this up. Now, this is our helicopter layer. Make sure you're on the layer. Get the eraser, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and clean up all the lines. All right? Sometimes erasing has to be done, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I've got this on. Now, remember, we want to just get rid of it where the circles are and where the stuff in front of it is, right? So we're just going to run right up to the line and then stop. And what we might do to enhance it a little bit is go ahead and take this line and bring it out some more. Pretty sure I'm on Bakersville. Yeah, I always keep, by default, I'm on Bakersville. So bring that out to the edge. And then continue erasing. And cleaning it up, right? Everything outside the panel's got to go. All right. Everything inside the circles and cutouts has got to go. This is why I said we didn't need to draw the helicopter all over again. I've copied and pasted this helicopter a few times and adjusted it over the episodes, guys. Really have. But here, right here, we've got... Uh-oh, what is Danny getting into there? We got the back rotor there, right? And yeah, you're not going to see much of it, but... Whoops. Sometimes that thing switches off of what you want it on. Okay, you got to watch what you're doing when you get close to the edge now. I'm hoping that this will be a cool backdrop for it, you know? And we'll decide. We'll see when we're done if it's cool or not. The reason why I'm getting rid of everything in the circle is because inside the hash marks, inside the circles, you're going to see what he was aiming at and what gets hit by each bullet, right? Let's see how this looks when I'm done with it here. Should be pretty neat. Of course, don't forget, the last details are going to be when I color it, right? And then we're going to have to redo the nose cone right here. Right there. We're going to have to redo that nose cone that I just drew a circle around, okay? And I'll show you why here in a minute. 'Cause, well, I guess we could have it firing. We could do that. We'll just have to take the lines... and extend them out. Nope, I gotta start that a little higher, don't I? Ooh, that's a little too thick, looks like. No, that's working. Okay, and then we gotta get this one. What is Danny getting into there? Some of the stuff he comes up with, man. Pretty good stuff. Da-na-na-na. I hear him. Okay, so let's get back to erasing. And let me check in on the chat real quick. Sometimes I get so busy working that I just forget to check in on you guys. Hang on. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Not a missile, a Chinese torpedo. That's right, yes. Yes, coming around for another strafing run. There you go. He's grinning. Mark T with a C is grinning. I'm glad we're able to make you smile, man. Let's see. And this time you're erasing on purpose. Yes, I am. Absolutely. I absolutely am. So anyway, that's good. I mean, I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this, but this is what I'm comfortable with. I'm sure there's some way using that copy and paste tool we could have cut through this and everything, but this is just as quick if you ask me. Gotta watch it near the edge of that circle. And then we'll get to work on what's inside the circles. All right, now that's that one. See, I don't know. It may not have the silhouette of the helicopter, you know? Who knows? We'll see what it looks like when we're done. Don't judge it till we're finished. Because you never really know until you're done. Now that flintlock, don't worry, I'm going to be working on that. That's going to be a little bit more realistic. Looks like we get rid of everything down here. The entire wing here is going away. I think with the colors in there and everything, you should be able to tell what that is. You should. I like the way it's laid out. I like the fact that that's the rotors. Then you've got the helicopter and everything. Now you got to remember the words in big letters down here is going to be they. You know what? Here, I'm going to show you the change I'm going to make on this. Oh, we've got some stuff to get rid of over here. Let's get rid of that. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's not bad. With the colors, I think you're going to be able to get what the silhouette is supposed to be showing you and everything. But here's the deal. If I show you right here, in this panel, he tells the captain, "I am not your enemy." And then in the bottom one, I had originally written, "They were," like he was going to kill him. Out and out kill him. And I got to thinking about it, and I think, you know, I always come back to my favorite superhero, you know, my boy Spider-Man. Great power, great responsibility. I think he's going to say, "They are." Okay? Because his intention is not going to be to kill him. He's going to shoot him in the helmet. Both of them are, and it's not going to be armor-piercing shit or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He's basically going to just distract them while he's destroying the rotor, where they're going to go in. You know, he knows this. If you look at here, let's see. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you real quick. I've got it over here on Subscribe Star. Little ad for my Subscribe Star page. I gotta log into it real quick. Just take me a second. Hang on. Got to check my email so I can get the login code. That's the thing about Subscribe Star. Yeah, you use your email, but they send you a code to log in. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And of course, to get into my email, got to use the authenticator off my phone. Right? Okay. Let's see. What we got? That's okay, and what is... Gotta love AOL, man. Yes, I'm that old. I have an AOL email address. How you like that shit? Huh? Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Let me refresh it. What the heck? Where is it? They were supposed to send me a code. Subscribestar has not sent me a code. Let me check my spam box. That's Rumble. Well, okay, I guess I'm not showing you, but the next panel where he's talking to the captain is going to be him holding the girl in his arms and the helicopter crashing on one side of him, and on the other side you're going to see the Seahawks start to appear as they fold space. That's weird. They should have sent that. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, okay. I didn't go far enough into the thing. It should send it to me pretty quick here. Yeah, there it is. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay, so bring this around here and show you guys my Subscribe Star page. If you want to support the Subscribe Star page, Of course, you've got stuff like show announcements and stuff that are free on here, but if you want to get all the behind the scenes stuff on the comic book, it's all here too, all the artwork and everything. That's why I came over here. The next page after, come on, yeah, see, this is the page we're on. The next one after that is this one. Okay, and let's see. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, you don't see that thing go in the drink, do you? I could have sworn I had that thing going in the water. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let me go ahead and download it where I can blow it up. By the way, if you pay $5, you can see all of this. I drew all of this in pencil is what I did. But yeah, there's the helicopter going in right there above his head there. Let's see. Make it smaller. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You see this panel here? Top left. He's still got the gun on him after emptying it because I'm sure he's freaked out by the fact that he's, you know, hadn't even put a dent in his shield armor, right? And you see the helicopter going down right there, right? But what you see in the next page, well, he's trying to talk to him and calm him down. So you see the helicopter start to fold space and come in, right? You see the nose of the Huey start coming through. And then you see the Seahawk come through, right? And for those that are uninitiated on how this works, the privateer uses space folding to get from one place to another quickly. It's almost like teleporting, okay? But it's folding space is what it is. If you look at, let's go ahead and show you stuff that we've already done here. If you look at, this is my first splash page really, besides the opening logo page. You see where, oh, hang on. Maybe I have to hit play on it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I have it set to not autoplay because, you know, sometimes you get hit by copyright if you have something playing in the background working a stream. Anyway, this one here, you actually see both helicopters. Top left-hand side, you see the one that we've copy and pasted over and over again, right? And over here to the right, you see the Huey as it's folding space just to drop him off and then disappear. Right? So, yeah. There you go. But anyway, that's for the uninitiated. Anybody that's been watching this show since I started knows all this about the privateer's gear and stuff. He's a tech hero, kind of like Batman, you know? Okay, so let's see what we've got without the sketch page. Because the sketch page can make it kind of confusing. Yeah, that's a good silhouette, I think, just looking at it from afar. You can tell what that is. Once I put the colors in it, you'll be able to tell what it is. I think we need to add a horizon line for the ocean. I think that's something we need to put in here. Let's go ahead. And we'll put it in from his hand on over. And we'll do it on the same page as the helicopter. Yeah, okay. That way we can just go ahead and draw it. That's kind of thick for a horizon line. Let me go a little bit lighter with that. By the way, some of these pencils, they're pressure sensitive, so it'll be thicker if the more pressure you put on the iPad pen, the thicker it'll be. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and clean that up. And then we'll put the water in there. My brother is jamming, by the way. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. You know how it is. You're learning right along with me how to use an iPad to do your digital artwork. And I'm just scratching the surface. I mean, you can get really detailed with these drawings with an iPad. Look at that. That was created on an iPad. This thing. You know, I'm just learning how to use it. My daughter turned me on to this. A shout out to Amanda Rivers. She's out there watching. Love you very much. And then we got... I always put about 4 lines worth of just little waves. When I put the color in, it's going to make it look darker. And then once I'm done with that, all compact towards the horizon, I come in and put some smaller stuff. And give it some curve. And I make it more and more sparse the closer we get. You want it to always be random, you know. And then we got to go back, get the eraser out, and clean up. Oh, wait, shit! I did all of that on the same level, so I'm gonna have to get really tight and do this up here. That'll help me tighten this up too. There we go. That's going to look a lot better. Oh! Got that little bit right there, don't we? See, I should have done that on a different level, huh? Okay. There we go. So we got that. Now. Damn, we almost at the end of the show, guys. You believe this? I got rolling and just went right through it. Let's see what they're saying in the chat here. Connie Cleary says, my dad's brother still has his AOL email. Yeah, I still use mine. Vince is calling me a boomer. I am not a boomer. I made the cutoff for Generation X. Thank you very much. I am a 1965 kid. I just turned 60 a month and a half ago. Okay, so no, I am not a boomer. I am Generation X. Let's see. Laugh out loud. Looks like the helicopter is getting a bloody nose. Yeah, I can see that. Aren't they separate bullet traces? Yeah, they are. They are. I cleaned it up, man. I cleaned it up. All right, let's see. Oh, wait. The horizon line's still in there. Sorry. I think that's going to do it. Okay. Okay. There you go. Now, the next thing that's going to go in here, and I'm pretty sure I saved the picture. I can throw it up in here for you. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if it's in here. Pretty sure I got it. No, actually, you know what, man? You know, I think I'm just going to make those, I'm going to color those red or something like that. Yeah, it's 2 barrels. It's 2 barrels. I mean, you know, it's really close to it, though. I want it to look like you're right up on top of it. So, let's see. Where is that picture? I think I kept it. Should be in my pics folder. Is it? Yes. This is the helmet that I'm using for the helicopter pilots. So that's what we're going to put in next. One of them, you know what? We could probably, before the end of the show, because I'm going to copy and paste some more. check it out. Why not work smarter, not harder, right? We've already got a really good one right there, right? Just call it artistic license. Yes, yes, that's what I'm calling it. Plus, I'm going to color it, you know, that way. It's going to look like one straight line. But anyway, this is the helmet I already have. So I believe I can take that and work from that. That'll save a lot of time, I think. Let's see. Okay, so if I take that and then I come over here, hit copy, go back to the drawing I'm working on and hit paste, we should have the helicopter guy. There we go. Okay, so, and I might have wanted to, that's fine. We got to move him around, right? We're going to take him, we're going to move him down here. And he's going to hit him right in the visor. Right? So we're going to blow it up just a little bit. We don't want to hit him in the bridge of the nose. We want to hit him right in the visor. But I want you to be able to see that as a helmet, so I've got to watch where I'm putting this. Right about in there. But he's going to have a different expression on his face. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll put this where it goes. It's going to go, well, it's already in the right place. Okay, so we're going to erase in a different way this time. We're going to erase everything outside, circle and outside, right? Oh, God, I got close there. That's all right, I can fill it in. No big deal. Now the other guy is going to get hit in the side of the helmet. Because once the shooting starts, he's going to kind of turn his head. That's alright. We'll just fill that back in black. No big deal. I just got to watch it down here. Now you got to remember, it's going over the top of the helicopter too, so we got a lot to erase here, and we got to make sure we get it all. And that looks like I got it all. Okay. Then we're going to come in here and get rid of this line on top and finish the helmet out, right? The lines aren't too thick, that's good. And there you go. I got a base to start with. We'll go ahead and fill in the black over here. Alright. And the little bit I screwed up right there. And then we're going to change the expression on his face, right? So what's going to happen with that is, first of all, you know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to get on that level right there. And just for this little bit, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill in with a color. Let's call it bright red. And then we're going to, I believe there's a fill-in move. Yeah. Come here. Go to color fill, put it back on automatic, and this should do it. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now I can see it, right? Now I can go back to the other one, pull out the eraser, and go to town. Right? Oop, but we got to watch what we're doing. I think what we're going to do is move the layers. We'll take this one. Come on now. Come on. I'm trying to move it up. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. Put it on top. Now, if I do that, now I can erase inside the red. Once I see the red, I'm good. Right? And then we'll move it. Oh, went a little far there. Damn. This is why you... What'd we say? What'd she say? Short strokes? They get... Mark, they tend to turn everything I do into something sexual, so don't get upset when they do that. Okay. Pick up your pencil and put it down every once in a while. Especially when you're getting to an edge. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit, too far. Damn it. That's all right. I'll fill the black back in. No big deal. I can't really see the edges on this thing anyway. So we'll do that. Then we'll go ahead and hit the black back in. Oh! Got to change the black back to black. Back in black! We got to get back in black. There we go. And there we go. And then we take this. I guess for now I can leave it red, but it's not, I don't think, well, we might make that the color, because the color red for his eye patch is what we really need, I think. Let's see. Let's go to one of the other pages. Here's another trick, guys. You want to go to the eye patch that we've already done, which this will be a good one for it. This would be a good one for it, because that's a good example of the red. Then we'll take this and grab that color. You see I have it there. Go back to the other picture, and let's go ahead and fill that in red. We'll make those crosshairs red, just like his eyepiece, right? It's already set up for automatic and fun. Oh, no, that's not good. We don't want to do that. No. Okay, let's try that again. For some reason, that's not working right. Okay. Oh, I know. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot we switched the two around. I'm not on the right level. Okay. Okay, now we got to get to the right. There it is, right there. That's what we got to do. Now I can do it. What happened there? That's very strange. I wonder why it did that. Alright, well, I'll mess with this stuff later. That's definitely not working the way I wanted it to. But that's okay. Let's go back over here now and try it one more time. Color fill. Yeah, it's coloring the whole thing. It's a close enough red. Fuck it. Okay. So, we get off of this. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Nope. Done there. Okay. We're done. we're done for today, boys and girls. We got quite a bit done on this panel, I think. We started with nothing in the background and nothing in that circle. We've gotten quite a bit done. I like it. I like the way it's looking. And of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out that helmet, right? And yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. Look who's here. And guess what? He's got his own video these days, too. Yeah, he does. Because you know what? He's saying this to all of you guys.
How does it feel?
That's Mr. Falling Down. What's going on, John? Good to see you, man. Just wrapping up for today. Looks like, man. I'm working on one of my favorite pages that I plotted, a year ago. This one here with the helicopter pilots being shot in the head and not killed, just, glancing blows and whatnot, because he's really not trying to kill anybody. You can't get information from a dead person, right? It's good to see you, John. Good to see you. Let's see what the rest of them are saying. Wrong layer. Yeah. I got you. Yes, erase the reds. Us? We would never. Oh, man. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying watching the process as I do this, man. It's something I've always wanted to do. Of course, we've got a lot of details to do here. Like in this top thing here. I haven't even done the pockets, buttons, and stuff. And there's not going to be a lot more details because it's a smaller panel, but you still need to, whoops. I hate it when I move things around and it doesn't register. I got to change this back to black immediately or I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get in here and work on it some more this week, guys. This is one of my favorite pages because you see how his weapon works, how the different toys the privateer has gotten with his booty from the 1700s, right? That made him a billionaire, right? Let's see. Vince says, by the way, something off topic. Before Sunday night's football stream, check out Chad Powers, a new show from Hulu starring Glenn Powell. I saw the preview for that. I'm not sure what it's about, but let's see. Turned out the dentist had to pull the tooth she was going to fill, so I am home now. Oh my God, really? Wow. I hate it when you have to get a tooth pulled all of a sudden. That happens. Booty. Yeah, that's how he got rich. Remember, you've heard the story of the privateer. You know how he gets rich, man. He's got his booty from all those years being a pirate. And when he wakes up on September 12th of 2001 on his deserted island with all of his booty's worth billions by then, right? So there you go. All right. So anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the hell out of bringing it to you. So let me go ahead and promote some stuff before we get out of here, guys. Of course, I want you to go by JoesAtmosfere.com. Check out the website. You'll find a little bit of history of me on it and stuff like that. What I mainly do for people in the off time is pencil sketch portraits. You can talk to people in our sphere. They've gotten some of my work. Definitely want to go by there. You have a few links that you can hit when you go there. The first one, if you want to get a commission done by me, all you have to do is hit that little message box and you can start a conversation with me through email right there. Or you can go all the way to the bottom of the page and do it from there. Either way, if you want to get a commission done, this is how you get a hold of me on JoesAtmosfere.com. And then we got two buttons underneath the trailer that I have on the page. Go to support the comic and it takes you to the subscribe star page I was showing you earlier. If you join at the Royal Fox level, that shows you all the written word. That would be the origin stories and all that good stuff. That's what it shows you. And then, hang on one second. I just feel like this music is way too loud. Where do I have it playing from? Let me see. I don't even know where I'm playing it from now. Shit. Look out. Where is it being played from? This is very strange. I can't find the YouTube channel that I'm using. That sucks. Okay, we got that, we got that, we got that. There it is. Okay. I was about to say, man. Damn. All right, let me crank it down just a little bit. He was getting loud with that one, man. But anyway, all the written word, the origin stories, the plots for the comics, all that stuff is here on the Subscribe Star page for $1. And then if you go to the Pirate Patriot level, $5, you get all the artwork too, all the plotted pages. I've got the first 2 comics already plotted. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about, once I'm done with this page, I'm thinking about taking a break from the inking for a second and going ahead and starting plotting, showing you guys how I plot the pages. If you've been watching the show the whole time, you know that I plot the pages over there on my drawing board, right? I set up a camera and show you guys how I plot the pages out. So anyway, go check that out. That's all on my Subscribe Star page. And then if the other link you've got at the top of my JoesAtmosfere.com is the Atmosfere Comics on Kindle, the e-comics. I just put up the Privateer issue 0. If you want to see the first 5 pages already inked, you guys see them all the time. But spread the word. Tell people if they want to get a taste of it, they can take a look at it there, and then support the channel that way. It's only $1, so check that out. And then, Mom, let me finish this, okay? Let me finish this, Mom. Okay? I'm about to be out of here inside of 5 minutes. I love you, and I will be back out there in a minute. Okay? Thank you. Anyway, Mom was trying to leave something for me to read. Anyway, we're gonna go on with what's going on the channel. Let's let you know what's going on there. Of course, you know this is Sketching the Privateer. You watch this every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, and I hope you're enjoying what I'm putting forward for you. It's a lot of fun for me, and like I said, it's a learning process. I've never done this before, and hopefully it'll turn. I know a lot of my friends love the story, so I've been writing this for more than 20 years, guys. You know the story behind that, and if you don't, there's an entire playlist on my channel of these shows, so you can go back and catch up. Anyway, that's every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, and then of course tonight, usually John would be on Pop Culture Minefield with Gaming Night with John, but he's not going to be on tonight because it is Allie's birthday, so he will be celebrating with his wife tonight on her birthday. So look for this next week at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefield's channel as John continues his assault on Fallout, The Tale of Two Wastelands. He's deep into New Vegas now. So you guys go check that out and support John next Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Sunday morning, you can check out Week 1 Tailgate. That's right. We're back. Me, Knock, John. We're all together on NFL pregame party. Highlander's usually there for the first hour, but he's got to get his weekend dose of Terry Bradshaw, a fellow Louisianian who went to L.A. Tech up in Ruston. Like I told you, Vince, Womack's not a bad town to be. You're close to a college town if you're going to go there. Anyway, come check it out. Football fans talking about football. And we're going to have a lot to say about last night's game, guarantee you, between the Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. And, of course, John's beloved Kansas City Chiefs will be playing the Los Angeles Chargers tonight live from Brazil, and it's only on YouTube. Don't forget that. It's on YouTube only. So I've already set my notifications so I can find it pretty easy. But anyway, we're going to be talking about all that and making our predictions for the Week 1 games on that Sunday afternoon at 10 a.m. Central Time on NFL Pregame Party. And then, of course, at 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, the Brothers Hack the Matrix. My brother Highlander, whose music you're listening to right now, will be with me with a guitar in hand as we go over the subjects of the day. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. And then, of course, Mondays is for Military Monday. Gary Kissel over there at Pop Culture Minefield, Martin Acosta Santana and Animal Confusa, and Pope and I get together and talk about a military movie every Monday. If you missed last week's show, Captain Dale Dye was there, and it was great to hang out with Skipper again. We did his movie, The Beast of War, from back in the day, which you can watch on Tubi right now. So go back and give that a watch, and be sure to tune in for the new military show we're going to talk about on Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then, of course, at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's time for It's Only Talk and Roll. I think we're talking about a movie this week. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from Brian yet, but we will have a show on That 70s Rock Fans channel at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday. Every Monday, look for that at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, 6:30 p.m. Central Time Monday. Monday is my busiest day of the week. I'm on two other people's channels and my own with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. Video games, cocktails, and fails. And this week, we finished up Mass Effect 2 last week, so I'm going to take a 1 week break from Mass Effect because I've been dying to show you guys my favorite fighting game of all time from the Genesis cassette days. That's right, a 16-bit game, The Eternal Champions. You guys come check that out on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time as I play a video game, have some cocktails, and fail miserably at a video game. That's all at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on my channel. Then, of course, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefield's channel on Wednesday for the Wednesday afternoon matinee. Don't know what the movie's going to be this week, but if you missed our show on Grosse Point Blank, definitely go check that out in the replay. And we'll have a new one for you this week at 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then, of course, at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, it's back over to my channel for my favorite show of the week, State of the Atmosphere, where me, Knock, John, Jed, and others get together and talk about everything pop culture, movies, shows, and video games. You guys come check it out every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then it's right back around here for Sketching the Privateer on Friday. So, for myself and Vince Womack, the hardest working mod in the business, we want to say thanks for being here. And, of course, Vince is saying happy birthday to Allie, and he's also saying hi to Mama Joe. That's what they call my mother. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying every time she comes in here. I try not to run her off, but, sometimes she picks really inopportune times to come in. But we got the birthday cakes out there for Allie. Let's see. That's old. You must still have AOL. Yes, I do have AOL, man. I'm telling you. I'm an old guy. And most importantly, the Sweeney Spot. Yes, the Sweeney Spot is the most important thing to some people on the Wednesday show, the Pop Culture Show. So, Vince is going to tell you, cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time, and stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great weekend. And you know what I'm going to tell you. I want you guys to be safe, and until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.